I seen your content. Pretty sure it was my wife sent me. Shout out to my wife. She's in the back. She sent me the video of you doing the Dunkin Donuts thing.
Mm-hmm.
Take us through the viral moment and how like a moment like that changed your life, and what was your thought process in making such good and relatable content?
So that was my overall focus when I wanted to make videos. It wasn't inherently office stuff, but I wanted to make content that was relatable with a hint of funny. Something that was easily shareable, because the more shareable it is, the more exposure I get. The more exposure I get, the more people know who I am, and the more people can follow me. And that the shaking of the iced coffee cups was just something that everybody does, but we don't normally like talk about it or realize it. And it was hella annoying, but I'm like, this is hella funny too.
Yeah,
because everybody does it. And we know somebody that, you know, drinks iced coffee all the time and does shit like that. So I was like, and honestly, I didn't think that it was going to be that big of a video. I had fun shooting it, and Dunkin was actually the closest place to get the iced coffee.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to just grab this, and I do it. And once I posted it, and I know I'm like dragging on. Once I posted it though, one of the marketing officials from Dunkin emailed me because she saw the video, and they sent me some products and yada yada yada. But a month later, I started doing some promotional content with them.
Nice.
So it actually worked out. I'm gonna try to incorporate more brands in my videos for free, and you know, if it goes viral, then I got an easy in.
So you got donuts for life now?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I don't even like iced coffee, to be honest with you. I don't, but y'all ain't hear that.
Oh, that's gonna be heard loud and clear.
I'm gonna cut that out now.
Like,
I got you.
Who don't like iced coffee?
I like mine hot.
So take us through your process. You're thinking, like what sparks that creativity? How is the process of you creating a reel or something that you think is relatable to the people?
The majority of my content is from real life experiences. But every once in a while I'll come up with an idea, and I try to write down the ideas that I have immediately, like on my notes app. That way I can at least go back to it and be like, oh, this is what I was thinking of earlier in the day. And then I try to figure out how I can compound that into like a short 15-20 second video. And then I pretty much just shoot with my iPhone on a tripod. And a lot of the stuff is off the top, off the dome. I don't really have a script with anything. I just been doing it for a while. I kind of know what works, what fits,
Nice.
what makes sense. But originally, you know, I'd have the tripod. I'd write down kind of what I think I needed to say. And then once I actually started doing it and acting it out, more improv came. And it was like, oh, this is more natural of what would really happen in a situation like that. And
Word.
as long as it was something that was relatable and I had like one or two bits that was funny and it was straight to the point, I was good.
Nice.
I was good. That was all I focused on.
Yo, so let's like rewind a little bit. Let's go back in time, Back to the Future style, bro. Terrell Wade,
One and only.
right? All right. So, how did you go back and specify into this niche of like doing work stuff? Like were you in like HR at some point in your life? Like, where were you? Like,
They would never gonna let me in HR. That's never gonna work. I wish.
Like,
So when I first started to shoot videos, I couldn't shoot at home. I didn't have good lighting. It was always noisy. Every time I get home from work, I just want to chill. So I'm like, the content that I can shoot at home was never going to be quality content. The only time I could have good lighting or a quiet area was at work. And I always would have a suit on. So I'm thinking, okay, what kind of content can I create that would make sense for me to have a suit on? So originally I would do like grammar videos where I would be like a teacher or I'd pretend to be a lawyer, and it just kind of merged into, hey, I'm working in an office. And like I said, around the pandemic time when the work from home order was kind of a popular topic, business and, you know, people working from home, stuff like that kind of took off. So I was like, all right, well, this is what I'm going to do, because every video that I post that has something to do with work that's relatable is doing crazy numbers. Mm-hmm. So I never look back with that. Never look back. Every once in a while I might switch it up because I don't want to just be solely corporate comedy. But If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it works.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when did your boss come to you and say, "Yo, stop going viral when you're supposed to be working"?
So what had happened was, so I'm a, you know, I pride myself in being a little smart in this area. I kind of blocked everybody beforehand.
That's good. That's good.
I made a point to block my boss, and you know, they're not very active on social media to begin with. So I blocked mostly the younger coworkers and the younger bosses and everybody. But I knew if things worked out the way that I wanted them to, it wouldn't matter if they were blocked. They were going to see my content anyways from friends or family, or if it got viral, they're going to see it. So I had a good year and a half of freedom from that. And then there was one video that I actually posted because I shot it at work on the clock, that I got called into HR, and they were like, do you not like working here? And the video was in question was, you know, one of the random videos I do about hating your job. You know what I'm saying? So I've had a couple of meetings with HR and my bosses. And what has helped is that I do have those numbers to kind of back it up, and a pretty decent following. So it's like, okay, well, we can actually see that
it's just a joke.
It's just a joke, and you know, you're not. And I've been smart enough to not actually put the company name or any other employees, and you know, so I kind of keep it like, you don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, that could
It's not gonna hurt your brand.
It's not gonna hurt the actual company.
So what company do you work for?
We just don't answer.
The funny thing is that's the number one requested question, and I've always tried to steer away from answering it, just because everybody's gonna ask me that question. And I kind of made it like a joke, like, where do you work at? I work at my job, you know, so you don't know where I work at. You don't know what I do.
I'm just gonna beep that out now, so it's gonna actually be like, you actually told us. And beep, and then I'm gonna cut it.
I've done that. I've done that before. Like,
subscribe to our Patreon if you want to see where Wade Empire works.
I work at.
That's wild.
Yeah,
you're like a villain, bro.
You never know. You never know. But like, it's fun because like everybody has like their own conspiracy theories or ideas of like what they think I do, and like,
you gotta elaborate on that.
He's a teacher, you know. He's a teacher. Or he didn't got no job. He just, you know, he must work in fast food or something, or
with a suit on.
With a suit on
in a cubicle.
In a cubicle, you know. So like,
your videos, bro, I don't think you're.
You work at the headquarters of Popeye.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
You're the one behind the
know.
spicy fried chicken sandwich. Nah.